Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going through my fall TBR. I got my fall sweater on, my fall decor. You peep it? I don't even know where that came from. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. We're getting into my fall TBR because it is officially fall season. I've been meaning to film this video and it was supposed to be posted on October 1st, but things happen. Here we are with this video now. We have YA and then fantasy, romance, dark romance, a thriller. Also, if you hear things in the background, my brother's playing video games next door and my cat is acting like a nutcase. Things are just happening in my house. I've tried to film this 3 times already and every time I get interrupted. So hopefully this time goes smoothly. Let's get started. I'm gonna go in no particular order of like YA or fantasy or romance. I'm gonna just grab books and we're gonna talk about them. First book is Fear Street True Evil by R.L. Stine. This is 3 books in one with really big text, so I feel like I'm gonna like complete this really easily if it's entertaining. What the hell? It's like 500 something pages, 186 pages. I feel like I can get through this pretty quickly, even though it's a pretty big book for what it is. Next is The Predator by Ruinix. This is part of the Darkverse series. I saw Steph Borer read this on her reading dark romance video. What? Reading dark romance books for a week. And this is one of the books and she really liked it. And it's pretty short with some bigger text, even though it's like kind of a longer book. But again, I feel like this is gonna be like a really quick read for me. 2 books by Harley Lacroix. Hopefully I'm saying that right. First book is Losers Part 1. I read The Dare, which I didn't know was like a novella to this little duet that's happening. But I read The Dare and it was very interesting. But apparently this has more of a plot and more of a story. But basically it's the guys from the novella, their story, and the girl from the novella. Duh. But it's their story. Another book I've seen all over TikTok, or my TikTok, Her Soul to Take, which is a Souls trilogy, book 1. No idea what this is about. Magicians and supernatural hunting for ghosts. Okay, interesting. Y'all hear that right? We're just making sounds and I don't know what to do. And I'm not in the mood to refilm this video for a 4th time, so hopefully people get their stuff together. I already kicked my boyfriend out of the room for this. So, next book, I have like 2 piles going on over here. Olivia Blake's One for My Enemy. This is like a Romeo and Juliet retelling set in New York, modern day, which I've never read like a modern day fantasy before that I know of. Isn't this the most fall book you've ever seen? This is maybe meant to be by K.L. Walther. I have not seen anybody talk about this besides like in like other fall TBR hauls, but like before that I've never seen anybody talk about it. I literally went into Barnes and saw on a table and that was that. I tried to read the back of it to like get the gist, but it left me more confused. So yeah. Next book is Belladonna by Adeline Grace. The sole purpose why I want to read this is because I'm really confused about the love interest. But if you don't know, the love interest is death itself. I don't know how that's gonna go about, but I want to find out. And Rivals by Rebecca Ross. This is about magical typewriters. Basically, her brother, our main character's brother, is sent to a war that is going on, and she's trying to write him letters through this magical typewriter, but they are getting sent to, what's his name? Roman, and she doesn't know that they are being sent to Roman, but Roman knows that she's sending him these letters. Does that make sense? Then we have Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. This is just one of those books that I've had on my shelf for a little bit and I've just always been enthralled by it. So I really want to get to this. What kind of fall TBR video would this be if I didn't include Twilight? I need to reread this. I last read it in middle school and I loved it at that time, and I'm sure I love it now because I love the movies, but really want to read it this fall. Next is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. She wrote Kingdom of the Wicked series, and this just intrigues me. Like, the back says, I was a girl who loved the Ripper. Like, are we talking about, like, the actual Jack the Ripper? You loved him? Girl. I just love the feeling of, like, this book. I don't know why. I think it's the length, but something about this book gives me all the feels. Yes. I feel like I'm the last person to read this book that hasn't read this book, but I just don't want to put too much pressure on myself to read it because I don't want to hate it if I put too much pressure on it. So that's why I haven't read it yet. Then I have two books by Ashley Poston, The Dead Romantics and The 7-Year Slip. I heard nothing but good things about her writing, and I want to see what all the hype's about. So the next few books are for a video coming out soon, so I'm not going to talk about them too much, but we have A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Honley, What You Gonna Do by Avery Flynn, The X-Hex and The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. Can you guess what kind of video I'm doing? Oh, I forgot one more. Spells for Lost Things by Jenna Evans Welch. Can you guess what video it is? We have Skip to the End by Molly James. This is about a girl who kisses 3 guys at her best friend's wedding, and she wants a happy ever after with one of the guys that she kisses. I've seen this book everywhere. This is My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine. Basically, her roommate is a vampire. The last books on my TBR is to finish the Natural series. We have Killer Instinct, All In, and Bad Blood. I only read the Natural so far, but I really liked it, so I got the next 3 books. So with that being said, that is all the books on my fall TBR. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!